thoughts on being back? How's the ankle, and what did you think of the 30 minutes?
Yeah, not good. Playing through a lot of pain right now. So, yeah, it's tough. My body hasn't felt good all year, to be honest, and yeah, I even get a little emotional about it just because I don't feel like I can help the team in the way that I want to help them, and yeah, been dealing with too many injuries. So.
Did it feel better before tonight? Is it aggravated by game speed
Yeah,
play?
yeah, it felt better as the week went along, and then kind of felt a little bit of a pop early on, and yeah, just played through it, but didn't feel the same.
It's the inside of your ankle, bone bruise?
Yeah.
Guts to you for playing through that, man.
No, thank you.
You know, obviously, when your brother joins the club, there's all the questions about how long you guys been playing together and what's it like to have your brother around. But now you've actually shared the field, for don't have a number on the minutes, but you guys have been able to play together. What's that been like? Especially tonight, you get to feature and kind of chase the game together and really play together and kind of force some offense.
Yeah, I mean, I wish I did feel a little bit better so that we could do what we want on the field. Like we could have a bit more of a connection. I don't feel like I can help him in the same way that I need to. But yeah, it's special to have him on the field and have both of our parents in the stand watching. And I'm sure they're proud. But I think both of us know we want more. I don't know. At the end of the game, we want to help score a goal. So we're not too satisfied with just being on the field together.
You've been able to sort of talk him through any, especially while you weren't out with an injury. Have you been able to sort of coach him up or talk him through some moments post game or on an off day and kind of just help him acclimate to having starter minutes?
Yeah, we talked a fair amount. I mean, it sucked with these injuries, but it's allowed him to get into the lineup and play, which is, sometimes you gotta, you don't understand God's plan, but sometimes you gotta look at it like that, the positive for him, and you could see how much it meant for him to start playing. And before this, he was really struggling mentally of not playing. So I think for him to finally get in there was special. And if it means I go through a bit of pain, hopefully it's worth it in the end that we can both gain confidence, and as the season goes along, we'll play together more.
Cole, you've known this team for so long, and now you've gotten time to watch the play this season from the sideline, as a starter, as a sub. Who on the team needs to step up? Chris talks about the margins. Which margin has to give for this team to find success, to find joy on the field?
I think everybody. You can't name one single guy. I think last year we had a lot of us stepping up in key moments. I think for me, if I can just look at myself before anybody else and call them out, I got to get myself healthy so that I'm feeling good and able to help this team. I think if I can get back healthy and be in the middle of the field and play my true position, because I haven't got to do that much this year, I'm hoping that can help benefit the team and get everybody else playing better, because that's what I like to do, is get everybody involved and make everybody's value around me better. So yeah, I'll just focus on myself and try to get back healthy, and hopefully that raises the level of everybody else.
And to be clear, you view your true position as an 8, that deep lying playmaker?
Mm-hmm. Correct.
Cole, as a player that's been sidelined for some of these past disappointing results recently, what are some elements, if any, that you notice being on the sideline, not actually on the pitch, that you can maybe bring to the locker room, bring to Chris or your teammates to work on throughout training?
I mean, for me, I think we're allowing teams too much control when they come into our home. I think one of the reasons why we were so good last year is we were on top of teams. We didn't let them come here and feel comfortable. I think we went after them, and then we ended up dominating with the ball just because we forced turnovers. We pressed them a lot, and I think right now, for me at least, getting that bird's eye view or watching from afar, it doesn't look like Colorado Rapids football. I don't think we're getting after teams enough and putting them under pressure and playing that high-intensity football that we were known for last year. So I think that's what's got to change. I don't think we should be sitting and waiting for teams at home. I think we should go after them. And for me, I think that's what's going to change the way we play this year.
Is it purely an effort and consistency thing, or is there something formationally, tactically that you think could change and better that ship?
I think it's both. I think the players, we need to look at ourselves how we can do better. First and foremost, because we're the people in the field. The coaches can put whatever they want out there, but if the players aren't executing on the field, it doesn't matter. So us as players need to look at ourselves first, and you can set up in a way that Chris wants, and and be in a certain spot, but then there's moments where you can choose to go press and kind of start something and get the energy going for the team. So I think it's us players that need to step up. He's been a great coach. He allowed me to break out last year. I have full trust in him, and I know it's easy to pick on people in tough times, but these are the times when the strong people tend to go to battle, and I think we'll get out of this together.
We'll take one more.
Cole, you mentioned last year was a lot different, not letting teams come in and take control of the game. But even tonight, it does feel like there are chances that are there to be had. Is there belief that it's still something that you can get going middle of the season to the end of the season, or does it feel like there's a piece missing on the team to get that going?
No, I think we have the players in the locker room. It's I think we only added players from last year. We really probably just lost Moyes, but we replaced him with Cheeto and Ian, so it's not like we have that much of a different team than last year of players that are capable of doing what we did. We're obviously in a tough moment. We've had a few tough moments throughout the season. It's far from what we or where we want to be right now, but we get a little break this week, and I think we need to all take this mentally and then come back refreshed and ready to work, because we're far from where we want to be, and we know there's still a long season. You can catch fire really quick. You win a few games in a row, and that can kind of put you on pace to climb up the standings. So I think full focus has got to be on that when we return.